Hello, you wonderful people. How is everybody today? Feeling inspired? I'm sorry, there is a hiccup with my daughter's phone. Just bear with me. That happens when you go live. Daughter's phone is ringing where it shouldn't be. She's enjoying the sunshine outside. Are you? Or maybe you're not coming today because you are enjoying the sunshine. And maybe you want to listen to this later as we are exploring deeper into ourselves in these parts of ourselves that we want to connect more with so we can truly be ourselves. I think that's a very difficult thing for most of us. Like, what does it mean to be truly ourselves? What does it mean to you? How would you know? That's a better question, I think. So if anybody is here live right now, how would you know you're truly you? You're acting as you. That's so difficult. If you think about it, like, okay, if I'm angry with somebody, or if I'm, or if I have an opinion on something, where does that come from? When did I make this decision? Or where did the anger come from? Did it truly come from that moment's time? Or did it come through different association or upbringing? And even in that upbringing, is it maybe true that there was something behind that? Because if it came through your upbringing, why did your parents react that way? And so, yeah, how would you know you're truly being you? Can you tell us that? Or if it's too difficult, maybe you want to use that to contemplate a little bit more inwards. How would you know that you're truly you and acting out as you? This is where we're going today, actually. This is where this meditation is headed. So we spoke to our bodies so that our bodies can relax. And we spoke to our minds so our minds can relax. And now we're speaking today to the heart, to take the dust of our heart. Because in the Ayurvedic knowledge and in the Ayurvedic wisdom, they talk about the different layers, they call it koshas. They talk about these layers as parts of through what we act. Like we act through our body, and we need to feed the body, and we act on our breath and on our life force. So if the life force is not great, like we don't have much energy to act, and we're acting on our mind, manas, and also we act on our intuition. And that intuition we're kind of focusing on today. Because when we truly come into our heart center, we have a chance to let the heart speak. So today, best to sit upright again like yesterday. So you feel a little bit self-empowered, feel that heart connection, feet on the ground so the body feels well rooted. And as we are in receiving mode, maybe palms up today. I usually don't instruct it, but maybe you want to just follow for today and see whether that changes something in you. And then a deep breath in and out. Close your eyes. Surrendering the body to its position without becoming fully sluggish or fully controlling, but allowing yourself to root through the sit bone. And like in one of the other meditations, to really connect the tip of the tail with the center of the earth, the crown of the head, with the star or planet you feel most connected to. And in between, there you are, the entire spine being pulled down and up to lengthen and connect between heaven and earth, between this experience of flesh and soul. And then drop right into your heart, into that space in the center of the chest. And sometimes when I drop into my heart consciously and allow it to float between the ribs and on my spine, if I don't hold it back from having to be something, then this strange sighs and sounds come out of me. Maybe you know them yourself. And that is just the tenderness of the heart and its expression, the sigh of the connection, the recognition. The heart is the very point from which we talk, from which we connect, where we feel the pulse of life, as much as from the organ, as much as from the energetic space. When the sweet and gentle heart, the one that radiates and is there for you, opens up, how do you feel and experience yourself? If your space allows you to, if you are in a space where you feel safe, I want you to truly open up. Rip the heart wide open. And allow its intimacy and its connection to you and in you to be there and vibrant. to settle for its work, and it's the way it speaks to you. So when it's open and wide, and you allow yourself to truly listen to it, standing strong in your connection to the earth and to the heavens above, knowing you can master the storms and stresses of life, knowing that your mind is assisting you these days instead of working against you. What has the heart to say? As you're listening to it, allow your throat to soften and to clear. While you're sitting strongly in your center. And then take a deep breath in and out, and return to this session by opening your eyes. Hmm. I was thinking about the sensation of the heart opening and how that can and has to be sometimes only such a micro practice, that's what they call it in Tantra, in a certain kind of Tantra. It's that moment where you allow it to, just speak to you without you feeling the need to constantly be in touch with that. But these moments of clarity, like when you allow the body to lie on the floor for a moment, when the mind is allowed to become a shield against, the waves of bad thoughts and emotions. It's the same with the practice of the heart opening. The heart opens the moment we truly perceive anything that wants to speak in us, or in the moment we hear it talking when we see something beautiful. Maybe that could be a start. So all these practices I'm giving you right now, don't feel like you need to sit down all the time, but rather take them on as micro practices, as practices in the day particular when you spin out and when you spin into swirls of worries, or not even the pandemic right now, but or the pandemic, of course, that's why we're here together. But those moments when you're noticing you want to go faster than your feet and thoughts can carry you. Yeah, great that you made it, Barbara. Brilliant. Christina is back. And Abby, I haven't seen you in a long time. Or Abby, I'm not sure. I'm just reading it as it is. Beautiful that you've made it. And one last thought on today's practice. If you're intrigued of this gesture of heart opening, if you're familiar with Indian deities, the one that's known for opening the heart is Hanuman. And the practice of the Hanuman Chalisa is one of that connects you to your heart. And if you look at, if you would Google even pictures of Hanuman, there is this very famous painting that gets repainted over and over again, where you see him ripping open his chest, and inside of his chest there is a picture of Ram, which is, in that sense, God or a deity that represents God. And the gesture just means like, in his heart, God lives in his heart, and for him, he would do anything. So if you're intrigued to go further with this idea of opening the heart, it's a beautiful mythology. Remember, this is a mythology of how deep we can learn to trust that we are in the right place at the right time, any time of the day, any time in your life, as long as you stay connected to you. So yes, thank you for everybody who made it today. As I said, I continue every evening at 5 p.m. And the practices are on the meditation group Wash Your Hands and Meditate on Facebook. They are for 24 hours here on Instagram stories. And then you can find them these days on my YouTube channel as well. Yoga. I forgot to post this, but I'll do it. If you want to catch up on the last 3 days where I led people into this, then I'll, then you can see whatever you're doing. Hey, Abby. Yeah, yes, I missed some live, but still I practice through recorded live. Oh, that's so beautiful to hear. I love that, Abby. Nice to hear, Jessica. You know your centering place now. Remember it while you're on the cleanse. I know you are as well. So much love and appreciation. Maybe we want to put all our hands on our hearts as a gesture to ourselves and to everybody who showed up and is in this together with us. From my heart to your heart, I love you, and I see you tomorrow.